Wow. Oh my God. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, really. I do appreciate it. I am so honored to be up here today receiving the Bob Saget Lifetime Achievement Award. I just didn't think, thank you. It's so amazing. I never thought I'd get to this point in my life. I'd like to start off by thanking my family, wonderful family, like my mother and my uncles Bill and Ted, for without their most excellent adventures, I don't think I would have made it in the world. And it's also amazing to be surrounded by all these other nominees, like Johnny Depp over there, George Foreman over there grilling up some burgers. Like, wow, this is just an amazing crowd to be standing in front of. And it truly is a privilege to be here. I'd like to begin with my time in college at Stanford, where, along with my studies, I became a platinum recording artist, going by the name Leah Jeezy. With 3 Grammys under my belt, I wasn't satisfied with my accomplishments, so I decided to take a break from the studio and was spending a lot of late nights in front of the computer watching YouTube videos and searching up some weird stuff. But one day I stumbled upon the moon landing on YouTube, and after watching that, I knew I was destined for space travel. I joined NASA immediately, and they accepted me because of my time in Stanford. And space camp was just amazing. I mean, such a great learning experience, with spending time with Jay-Z in the pool, swimming around, pretending we were in outer space. I mean, that can't replace those memories. Priceless. But after my time in space camp, I did 2 trips to Mars, and I did 3 rotations of Jupiter. And it was amazing. I saw things that I never would have imagined. And I also saw something that no one else saw. I saw orphans everywhere. Thousands of orphans in every nook and cranny of the universe, from the rings of Jupiter to the craters of Mars. There's just thousands and thousands of these small, tiny, helpless orphans, and nobody noticed them. I had to do something to help out these poor beings. So I scrambled together 3 construction companies that were willing to do space construction, which was a very difficult task. But we came together, and after about 7 years, we completed construction of my new space orphanage, which houses thousands of orphans in space. They finally get to spend Christmas in a warm, heated environment with people who love and care about them. And honestly, seeing happy little orphans really makes me feel proud of my work, and it makes me feel accomplished. I don't know what I would be doing right now if it weren't for my time building orphanages in space. But one other thing, in my last tour to space, I did notice a smell. And it was a different smell than anything I had ever experienced on Earth. I mean, all the Earth smells are pretty similar, but the space smells are just intense and different. So I gathered together an elite group of scientists to recreate the scent of space. And about a month ago, I created my new perfume called Space by Leah Miller, and it was released, sold 3 billion bottles in the first hour. And honestly, the accomplishment of that made my life become something I never would have dreamed of, and that people like Paris Hilton, Kim Kardashian, and Donald Trump, I think, would aspire to. And I mean, I never thought I'd be this great, but it's truly a privilege and an honor to be amongst the ranks of the highest and most elite in the country. Thank you, everybody. Wow. I love all of you so very much. There's just so much love to each individual in this room. And it's so emotional. I can't even do this, but I'd like to finish off with some wise words of our former president, George W. Bush, who, in my eyes, did some wonderful work. He said, "Families is where our nation finds hope, where wings can take dream." Thank you, everybody. Have a lovely year.